the celebration is this. So you know how the last few weeks or so I've said, okay, I'm gonna, maybe stream something at night when I get back from eating dinner, and then I just didn't stream anything? Well, the reason is because I was preparing this. And this is a complete compilation of all of the clips that have been made of Heroes 2. There's 73. Holy God, was it enjoyable. And not only are these all the clips, I put them in chronological order. So it is a true descent into madness. Nope, that's not what the stars were. This is the celebration part. So without further ado, we're going to watch these. And I'll explain the ones that I feel are worthy of explaining. But these are every single clip we made, that either I made or somebody else made while we played this game. Except for the ones where people obviously accidentally clipped it. Like, accidentally pressed the button. Or the ones that I couldn't figure out why they were clipped. This was dumb. This was the first day I ever played Heroes 2 on stream. July 30th, 2017. We started with the campaigns. Just observe.
Yeah, it's dumb.
1, 2.
I was kind of banking on that shot.
3, 4, 5,
God.
6.
Oh my God. Jesus.
First day I ever streamed Heroes 2, and we get a fight like that. I'm pretty sure that's the first fight of Roland's campaign. Or one. That's definitely the first map. I think that's like one of the first fights in the map too. And do that just to make this easier. Then we followed it up with this. And bear in mind, I didn't freak out. I didn't do anything. I just laughed. As I said, you're gonna get a true glimpse into my descent into madness.
Usually dead.
So as you can see, we just, resurrected our dragons, even though they died right next to the Rangers. But wait, there's more!
What? Hold on. Excuse me? What the hell? And then the game crashed. Alright, well, I know what I'm not doing there.
So, that was a glorious clip. Not only did we animate our dead dragons right next to the Rangers, and still get shot, but when I went to attack with them, the game crashed. And just seeing how few icons there are in the background should really show you how long ago this was. Back when I was a happy person, clearly. Again, first day ever streaming this game was July 30th, 2017.
Fuck, I knee kicked.
Oop.
It's bad, man. Now I lost 2 dragons.
So some clips are better than others, admittedly, but I included all of them that I could figure out the reason for. Didn't want to skip anything. This one's a glorious one.
Aha!
So at this moment in time, we have 8 black dragons. 8 black dragons! 30 some Minotaur Kings and 20 Hydras against 10 Hydras, 6 Red Dragons, however many Griffins, and 4 Minotaur Kangs. Clearly, we're going to win this. Hey, I'm 3Watcher, we did it. We did all 96. Now we're celebrating by going through all the clips that we made of this game and then doing something else. Observe. RNG.
Alright, come on, Roland. You got this. You can go all the way. I have faith. No. What? 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 That's what I get for talking. That's what I get.
That's what happens when you have faith in this game. We would later re-roll the fight and win, obviously. And that, again, just notice how my reactions are so much tamer, though. Like, I was just, okay, the game got me. I can accept this. I lost. Let's just do it again. That was in 2017. It's now 2020. Hey, girl. Yeah, I quickly lost faith. Again, I included all the clips I could figure out the reason for. I'm just deleting them from the bookmarks tab so I can easily sort through the folder. Some of these don't have names, like this one. They were just clipped from whatever the title was. So for me to make sure I'm going in order, I'm just deleting the links. The clips are all still there. You can. The way I found them was I just went to my clips page and then sorted them by all and just went through them by views. Like, they're all still there. So now we're in the expansion campaigns.
Oh, I should hit that. This was dumb. What just happened? What?
So the reason this was clipped is because this was the first time we had ever seen the AI do something like that in this game. And since that never happens in Heroes 3, I thought, okay, well, that's pretty stupid, that's pretty silly. And we memed it. Later, that became a necessary component to beating some of the maps, which is why it was worthy of being included here. And here we see Vampire Lords were even more balanced in this game than in Heroes 3.
Do they drain out of clones? Oh, fuck you. Oh, could you imagine if that had actually... They can?!
Bear in mind, I still didn't know how good slow was at this point. Because I'd never actually... Like, this was my first time ever playing these Price of Loyalty campaigns in this time in 2017 when I used to play, like, once every Sunday. You'll notice we start going up by, like, weeks at a time at one point. Yeah, I'd never played the expansions before. I'd never needed to do anything in this game other than the base campaigns, which didn't require you to know this. I didn't know slow actually slowed, like, the flying creatures down. Yeah, we saw that yesterday too, Uncle Jonathan, and the reaction was quite different, but this was the first time I had ever seen it, and you could hear that in the clip. It was... Alright, here we go. This one's pretty great too. This one was so good, I highlighted it and put it on YouTube.
Oh. It's the hardest fight of the map. What's up, bitch? Chokes on you, I got the first hit off. I have +5 morale. Why? This fucking game. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose because of that. Only the best luck, ladies and gentlemen. Only the best luck when I play this game. GG. What am I supposed to do about that? Alright.
So, just for context, that was attempt 1, October 22nd, 2017. Attempt 1. We didn't even come close. They had 88 Schmork Chieftains, 12 Cyclops, 4 War Trolls. They just completely decimated us.
Let's try this again. Outplayed. Bullshit.
But we try again.
It was some garbage. Ah, fuck you. No morale tonight. Oh, now's my chance. Morale. That's not morale. Paralyze. Haha! It actually worked. Oh! 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 Back to back!
It gets better, don't worry.
Morale. Oh! 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 Absolute madness. Get out of my way. Alright, they're dead. See that? They're dead. Paralyze. Oh no! Wait, it doesn't matter. This is deserved. Alright, there you go. This is the first one that did. Look at this guy. This is why this game is just garbage.
Even in 2017, I knew. Even in 2017, I knew. Wow, haha, Top 10 Ninja, so funny. 1 minute ago. Yeah, so that was literally, I didn't do anything else. I just lost the fight, took it immediately again, and this is what we had.
The guy didn't get a move. Like 5 straight attacks.
A glorious victory.
My revenge for that fight against Reno. No, that was my revenge for the first attempt at that fight. $15 ago. I'm so unlucky. Dude, 5 minutes ago it beat me in 2 turns. Oh.
Ah, shit. So as you can see, this game is a good game. Still 2017, but we're still in the campaigns. We didn't even start the scenarios until after the campaigns. Next week, because again, I can only stream 1 day a week.
What the fu- What? What?
I'm gonna rewind. I think you missed it.
What the fuck? What? What? It just ate. What? Hold on. What? Excuse me? Rip Kamikaze Gargoyles, we remember you with good ripperonis. Dude, it just ate my mirror image. What?
I then got the turn with the invisible mirror image. But yeah, this game was well designed. A lot of thought went into it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. What happened there? They cloned on top of. It was 2 corpses in one. I think they had gargoyles under that as well, so it was like black dragons and gargoyles, and for whatever reason the game bugged out there. This one deserves some explaining. Alright, so in this fight, obviously there was a bunch more going on here, but what it ended up turning into was my Titans and Archmagi just trying to whittle down this stack of schmorks. And they finally ran out of shots, with 2 HP left on the Titan.
Absolute madness. Yes. 2 HP on the Titan.
That Titan stack had 2 HP left, and it won. Don't believe me that RNG is terrific in this game? Well.
And let's do this. Rainbow luck for Titans.
So if we just look at this, let's just take this at a glimpse right now. It looks like a pretty even fight. I have 13 Titans, 58 Grand Elves, and 31 Greater Druids. Don't count the rest because they're never going to reach. Against 10 Titans, 47 Archmagi, 50 Rocks, and a good number of Giants down there as well. I forget exactly how many. Should be a close one. This one might actually be a knockdown, drag-out battle here. Might.
Wish I had that kind of luck. Don't we all? Yeah, totally not gonna dispel them, right? Oh! Finally, luck when we needed it! Oh! And morale! Oh! And more luck! Oh! 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 Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh my goodness! What is going on?
I was so hype I accidentally hit the volume setting on the microphone. Like, we never got that good of luck again. That was the end. This fight right here took away any bit of good luck we would ever have for the remainder of this game. That was insane. But wait, there's more.
This is... We did it! I'm not a rapper, so stop rapping at me! Rigged! All the 1 steps in this map were leading to this very moment! We did it, Reddit! Oh, another one! Back! Back!
Hey, Dark.
Oh my god! This isn't even fair! Holy god! I don't even have a spell to BM him with. I don't need a spell to BM him with.
No losses.
Oh well, there you go, boys.
Wasn't even expert archery. Accurate description. So like I said, we never had that good of luck again. Ever. In the history of all time. Also, this is my most, while we're here, this is my most viewed video of all time. Just, people didn't like it.
You lost the fight.
It was there. Alright. So we continued. Yeah, clearly that luck was not deserved. It definitely doesn't balance out.
It's not even Irish luck. Alright, Meekix, this is your moment.
I 181 peasants. All died at once. You'll actually notice there's a lot of clips from this one map about to come up here on November 12th, 2017. This is the last map of the Descendants campaign. I don't remember much about it, but oh my god, were there some fucking memes in this map. Because there's a lot of clips about it.
Mass haste.
Like this one.
March of the Meekix.
Of the who?
What? My time is now. Abudo, please have slow. No.
I just want to point out that's a haste on top of a mass haste.
Didn't work. I was hoping for a haste on top of the haste. Alright, hit them instead. No! No! All our planning. There you go, guys. You can't ever count on Mika. He comes up one step short and then gets wrecked. Every time.
Accurate. But that wasn't all. Oh, this fight. Okay. So here's a loss of this fight. The IS-24 Ogre Lords, the Mighty Ogres, are very angry.
It's not good.
They're also hasted. Just remember that.
Well, that works.
That still ended up being a loss. Let's watch a win, because we did win this fight. Oops, I don't mean to do this.
Mbep. Mbep.
1.
And then he never moved again. The end.
Two.
He did get paralyzed, it just didn't show up. Oh, he finally got a move.
We won the fight off bad morale was the idea there. I didn't clip those, obviously, and you can see where the errors are, but I do remember that fight. Alright, so that was it. That was the last of the campaigns. As soon as we finished all the campaigns to Heroes 2, we began the single scenarios on November 26th, 2017. And we interrupt this next clip with something that we need to watch. You need to see my reaction when we began the first map, Alteris. Yep, I know who heard our land. And right off the bat, I already can't pick my my faction.
And then King's Bounty and chess after King's Bounty. And then Hum 4, and then Hum 5 after. Yeah, nah, I'm making no promises. Oh, what the actual fuck? They destroyed the entire land, killing everything living. The next
What were the first words I said when we started all the single scenarios? What the actual fuck?
Necromancer King was bent land one. Now the remainder of us will rule out good start. Just remind you against them. Alright, something tells me they're not gonna ally with us, but what the actual fuckity fuck is this? We into serious business right off the bat. Dude, are these gonna be what all these single scenarios are? Are we just gonna get a bunch of freaking challenge maps? Alright, so we have...
I was right. And then we follow it up by beginning the actual clip section. Like this fight.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Easy! Alright, let's not mess that up again, please.
So in theory, we just lightning bolt them down, and they never reach us.
I hate this game. Oh. Fuck this game, man.
A lot of fuck this games in 2017. But wait, there's more! Look at... Notice it's still November 26th.
What? Even with...
We're still doing Now Alteris 2. This was the second one.
Cause. But, even with these new troops, you have hardly any army left yourself. Bullshit. And you must raise a powerful army very quickly. Pretend you... Pretend you already have your Black Tower built. You messed up when making the map.
To amend it, he didn't actually mess up when making the map. In the map editor, you actually cannot build a black tower at the start. The idea was you had everything fully built at the start, because you needed it. But they couldn't set it like that, so you had to actually build it yourself. And then brings the most popular clip on this channel. Remember, this was the first day we ever played this game. It wasn't Hom2 Dev's level of quality, this was a player-made map. First day we ever played this game with the single scenarios. And we get this. This absolute fucking masterpiece. So I just resurrected my phoenixes. I tried to move them to this corner.
What? Hold on, I'm gonna watch this back. Did that just fly from off the... It did! That just came from off the map! What the fuck just happened? What? What's going on? It's every week with this game! What is this?
Accurate.
If I resurrect this stack, does the other one come back? Oh my god! They're linked! Oh. That's the end of our fun.
And then the game crashed. Yep. Nothing to really be said for that. And then, in the same map, we followed it up with this moment in the final fight.
Yeah, I don't have Armageddon. If I did, then I'd be doing that, but it's not something we have available to us, unfortunately.
So we're about to click mass slow. Bear that in mind. We're about to click mass slow so that we can mass slow this giant necromancer army over here. And the black dragons resisted the spell. Not the necromancer units. No. Our black dragons resisted the spell. We later figured out the cause for this, and I have the clip for that one. But you can imagine the glorious reaction at hour, I think it was like 9 of the stream. All I had done in this stream was Alteris 1 and now Alteris 2. both of which were some of the most brutal maps that we had in the entirety of all 96 of them.
Huh? What? Oh, what do you mean the black dragons resist the spell? What just happened? I casted Mass Slow! What? What is this game? What?
Yeah, you know, quite the game, and again, quite different reactions from what you might think. Oh, I'm sure we'll still be on Driss, but hello. So then we went on to the later maps in later weeks. Actually, this was next week, December 3rd. A map called Betrayal. This Betrayal map actually ended up being the longest single scenario. It took us about 8 hours, because the map was fucking huge.
And on top of it, these were made by players. Yay!
This was also back when I was living in my old house, and you could hear the street cleaner outside.
At least this one was. Huh? What? 1 mercury per day? What?
So yeah, there's an invisible alchemist's lab here. You can see the flag above it. But we walked through it to get to the alchemist lab. This was map 4, by the way.
This fucking game, man. I will never understand it.
And I was right. I would never understand it. Indeed.
Oh, they resisted it again! What a win! No lightning bolt tonight. No, lightning bolt tonight. No, lightning bolt tonight. You're on a diet.
I said I'd include all the clips. That was one of them. The Heroes 3 single scenarios took me about 5 months, and I was only playing 1 day a week. So 5 months of me playing 1 day a week for about 8 hours. These took me 3 years. Granted, I didn't play them every day, and I took breaks in between for my sanity. But they took me 3 years. For instance, notice, we've now jumped all the way to April 28th, 2018. And these were awful.
Ooh. Kill him! Oh! Oh, baby, a quadruple!
4 lucks in a row.
This truly is Hom 2. Oh, 5 in a row! And morale! Ah, no luck on that one. A bum.
You can hear the Mets game in the background.
And that's how you kill 30 Hydras.
I don't even know what happened at the end of that, but yeah, that was something.
Although, I don't think I have enough movement to do that again like I wanted to. Oh, yes we do! It gives me all my movement back! Oh, okay!
So this is where we found out the balanced mechanic of come out of the town, attack, pop a chain lightning, surrender, get all of our movement back, rinse and repeat until we run out of spell points.
Easy!
That's it. We only stopped because I ran out of I ran out of spell points. Ah, here we go. This is a good moment. Yeah, you'll notice gaps in the dates as we go along here. I started this stream, and most people didn't, due to the yoke of tyranny of the YouTube guy, Meeking. We were put down. He does not appreciate his loyal viewers. He castigates us. So I started this haven where true loyal viewers are rewarded and appreciated and respected. The music in the background really makes that clip. And of course, you know, we failed in our goal. Alright, so here's where we figure out why the Black Dragons resist the Mass Slows. What? What? And it was at that moment I realized if I have a Black Dragon in the top spot, it will always resist my own mass slows, which is why you'd never see that again. This, however, I did not expect, also from the same map. We're now on December 2nd, 2018. Again, you can see the jumps. There was no open space in front of the hero to summon an elemental to. So I wasn't allowed to. But it took my spell points, I believe. What? Oh no, it didn't. I was wrong. That's how it works in this game. Oh. This one's a cool one. So now that we've reached 2019, the descent into madness has begun. So this is where the true power of this army lies. Its ability. Bear in mind, this is Heroes Complete-a-thon. Now, we're back in the campaigns. This was Heroes Complete-a-thon, the Heroes 2 the Heroes 2 campaigns. Need to fly. That was requested, so I did it. And this is a glorious moment. The truth is out. Hoda is fake Heroes 3! The truth is out there! They know! They know! They know! Oh my god! This show is fanfiction! Hoda is fake Heroes 3! Stannis is alive! The truth is out there! This is where we need to play the X-Files theme. I still remember getting so hyped when I saw that the first time. It was in Roland's campaign. Wait, what? What the fuck? What is this? What is this? Why is there just a random boat? It's a ghost ship. It's an empty boat. What the hell? What do you mean, why not? There's just an empty boat in the middle of the water. You couldn't even board that ship. Alright, and here is really the breaking point right here. When we went back to Wizard's Isle. Dude, fuck Wizard's Isle, honestly. 1 second, though. That fucking campaign, the expansion campaign, that was the worst campaign in any Heroes 2 game we have played. Holy fuck, the maps in that campaign were bullshit. Yeah, he breath attacked that, by the way. He managed to breath attack that. The breaking point. That was like 30 minutes into that fight. Yeah, I told you, you would clearly be able to see where it begins. Now we're on September 28th, so that was the end of all. That was the end of all of the campaigns for Heroes Complete-a-thon. We next touch this game again in September 28th, and then I don't believe there are any long gaps again. Then we just go to steady clip every couple weeks or so. Nope. We're just. Nope. If you didn't see it, what happened was he resurrected the sprites. It resurrects the sprites, but look what happens. We're just. The unicorn corpse doubles. 100 sprites rise from the dead, and the unicorn corpse double. And I can't shoot. You also can't do any damage to them. It happened again! The game died again! Hello, Dikasana, welcome to the stream. Bear in mind, I was purposely standing on top of the unicorns to stop them from resurrecting them. Yeah, clipped by me. This one was so good, I clipped it. Mom! Mom, what happened? That was a meme that my now ex-girlfriend and I used to do a lot. The mom. Pro gamer here, resurrect, attack unicorn with the unicorn. And if you look, it's glitching out the corpse as I'm hovering over it. The unicorns are dead. What the fuck? Yeah, it said attack unicorn, by the way. Not attack sprites. Attack unicorn! What the fuck? They're invisible sprites! Literally invisible sprites! Why does this game always die when we play attack 0 units? And as you can see, we were doing no damage to them because 100 sprites still fly out. So as much as they were damaging my units, die when we play attack 0 units. Did 85 damage, no sprites died. Like this game, dude. We actually ended up still winning that fight. I remember it, but oh my god. Truly Heroes 2 in a nutshell. What? What? Even the fire went in the direction of the wolves. Fire going in the direction of the wolves, and my gargoyles get it. What? What? But then bear in mind, so fire going in the opposite direction, my gargoyles get hit. The pikemen then retaliate onto my dragons. Yeah, because there's more, but wait, there's more. The pikemen retaliate. The flames... Wait for it. go this way, and the wolves get it! Truly an amazing game! What? What? One time it hits to the right, the other time it hits to the left? What is this? Yep. Heroes 2. Can anyone blame me for ending up the way I did? Oh! 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 You suck! You suck! Oh! Kill him! That was on the one whose map was the shield from Heroes 2. First try. That was 2 years after we started, by the way. November 26th, 2019. But wait, there's more. Oh. Alright, we won. Spoilers, we don't actually win. Alright, we won. Right. We lost the fight because he anti-magicked his wolves and then cast Death Wave. Or Death Ripple, whatever it was. The only reason the wolves survived was because they had the anti-magic. Come on! That's me hitting my laptop. Jesus! God damn! They didn't even have any more movement! They one-stepped it too. That was a Maximus map, if I looked correctly. This one's a great one too. Same day, by the way. 1. Two. Jesus. But we still could have won. We still could have won. You only hit me twice. We don't need to cure. We can just kill everything now. Are you 3! 4! What? And that is how we lost. We lost to RNG. I'd rather do it like this, Strobel, because it makes it so I can make sure I'm deleting the bookmarks. Only 16 out of 96 complete on December 14th, by the way. So, this was a lost fight. There we go. I'm the Boris. did that for like 5 minutes. I was so done with the game. Content. Same day, by the way. Next map, but same day.
I'm not playing this shit.
Watch the wolves. The AI skipped its turn. It got morale. Even though it skipped its turn, it got morale! The AI got morale for not moving! What the fuck? What? 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 He got morale by skipping. Again, can you blame me for the descent into madness? And then we go to Christmas Eve. No, hold on, almost. Christmas Eve 2019 was a holy day.
They can't go this way! Oh, what terrain placement?
I think so, yeah, Strobel. And it's at this point that the AI says, okay, the terrain stops us from going up on the top, and he has 2 wolves guarding the bottom. So even though we are 9, 9, and 3 pikemen, instead of still going forward, killing the wolves to get to the orc chieftains, let's just stay here.
Yep.
And I don't say anything. I just take it.
$420 XP for that.
420 EXP, blaze it. Same day. 69 dwarves. More like 39! And then the next day. All the AI does in this fight is cast blind, do that, and then retreat. And we learned blind anyway.
Eagle Eye. It's working.
That eagle eye on Crag Hack, by the way, is a nice touch. And Mountain Kang. I remember that map. We're not uninstalling it. Alright, here we go. Christmas Eve.
Shit. Come on.
This was the map Pandemonium.
Yes! Let's go.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Let's go.
That whole map was literally just winning fights with the towers. Until we finally had a big enough army. No one's guessed what we're doing after we watch all these clips yet. And we won Pandemonium.
It worked! It worked! We won with Holy Word! Let's go!
Oh, that wasn't Pandemonium.
PogChamp! It actually worked!
Christmas Eve was a holy day. I told you. We won a fight with Holy Word. See what I did there? And then we didn't play the game again until February.
Why? 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 Why?
As I said, you'd be able to tell when the Descent into Madness starts. I don't even remember what that map is. No, it's whatever it is fits in the 5 stars there, because I censored it. Hey, El Ciervo. Notice where the cursor was. Notice where we told the wolves to go. Just notice. We're also in the new house, by the way, so the volume's all louder. Hey, we fit on one screen now. Nice title. What the f- Just, I'm gonna pause it when we see the sword. Yep. That's where the direction was. That's the sword. That's how we told the dragons to attack. That's it. This is where we click. And this is where they go. What the f- Good game, good game. And the dragons were not feeling good on February 28th. Yeah, that morale. They still didn't hit the right spot, by the way, even with morale. And once again, just another observation. Sword underneath, they attack from the top. This was a great game, truly. I mean, I don't know why I used to rage at it as much as I did. And now quarantine has begun. Notice, the cursor's all the way over here. We're clearly going to tell these power liches to shoot the sprites. What the fuck? What? Bullshit! Yep. Like I said, clearly I got outplayed. Clearly I just irrationally yell at this game. Yeah, there's no more laughing anymore. Now it's just what the fuck is going on here. I'm done with this shit. Oh my god, it's right there! Thank you, El Ciervo Bonarado, for your clip. Oh, this was a glorious moment. We won the fight, and the map, by winning this fight. That would have been useful earlier. One Hydra stands alone. Oh! Hail Hydra! Let's go! We won the map by winning that fight because the girl was right under them. Alright, and now this is where I say the true breaking point was. If this clip had happened at the same time as the Phoenix glitch, where it flew in from off the map, I guarantee you this clip would have more views. You'll remember it as soon as you see it. Fine. Just fine. You know what, game? Fuck you. I don't get that at all. The last time it just won with no losses. This time it gets fucking murked. Fine. No, I know how to fix this. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Think you're all that? Fuck you. Piece of shit on a dog on a stick with a bitch. So, you know, his genies were attacking. And they kept having my Titan stack. So I split the Titans. So that they only had one. because you can't take half of one, right? It would just round up like everything else in this game. Because if there's a stack with 5 units in it, and the genies have that stack, they take away 3. It rounds up. But if you round up here, it wouldn't have them. It would hold them. So clearly, that wouldn't happen. You can't half a stack of 1. Boom. Yeah, half that shit, you motherfucker. I'm so confident, in fact, I say that. And then open a lifesaver. You can hear me opening the lifesaver. And you can hear me stop opening the lifesaver without even eating it. And then I threw my headset across the room and walked away. I don't believe I came back for a good 5 minutes. I'm still furious about that one. Yeah, you can pinpoint the exact moment where the lifesaver stops unwrapping. Alright, this one's pretty cool. So he's over here blind looping me. He has no units left now. All of his units are dead. All of his units are dead. And the catapult still fires. Wait, what the fuck? What? What? Why did I get to use the catapult? Here we go. This was halfway. 49 out of 96. This was the beginning of the expansion scenarios. Arax the Jerk. Shit's just fucking garbage. By the way, bear in mind that we finished half the maps in pretty much a month. Like, yeah, could you imagine if... First of all, I said the expansion ones would go quicker, just because there was more in there that we could use, and I was right. I was right. Like, I'll show you the playlist of the scenarios in a second. You'll notice the times that it takes to complete them drops dramatically once we hit the expansion ones, and that's why. Every single unit has gotten either morale or luck for him on this turn, except that one. Fuck you. Angrily crunches lifesaver. I have another bag of those, by the way. I didn't pop them open. I was gonna use them to celebrate, and still am. You'll see in a second. This one's cool too. The fuck? We did get TP though, Strobel. We got it a lot, just not in those last couple maps. So what happened there was we went into the boat, but it didn't let us into the boat. But then we went back into the boat, but then we still weren't in the boat. We were invisible. Bear in mind that was also like 1 in the morning. Shit. This was at 3 in the morning. No, it's not. It's 6 letters. Wisdom? Came up a lot. Hey, it is. And we guessed it. Yeah, because it was all about protecting shit and then being 3 in the morning, end of a 7-hour map, and I just guessed what the Sphinx was. We do that better in a second. And this is the first time we ever got ghosts. Yeah, Strobel, it's there. my god. I don't think I've ever gotten to use ghosts in this game. First fight where we ever used ghosts. Holy shit. We already have 55! What the fuck? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. From 3 ghosts to 55. This one I still don't know what happened. Like, legitimately have no idea what the fuck happened. What the fuck? There's nothing there. It's not like there's a creature in the shadows. It just died. The hero just walked out and died. Tripped on a root. These are the best way to build fortifications. I'm head out. I'm crying. The fortifications. He's so good. Looks legit. Like, they're just floating in the air. This was attempt 3 with a 3rd different army to win this battle, by the way. Gonna do this the whole thing? Notice we're now recent enough that you can see the chat. Amazing. Fucking amazing. I love this game so fucking much. I really do. Like, there is no game I love more than this one. Let me go back for a second. This one. Then this one. 2 HP. 2 HP. This is... I still don't know what happened here. So... I'll show you the cursor. We click to go right there. We're in that hex after the music stops, which will send the back of the boar there, because the hex you clip is always the back of your 2 hex units. And then the boars would be right there next to the halflings. Instead, we get morale. It doesn't move. We just get morale. What the f***? And then this, just loveliness. I was tempted to use the deep dive clip I had, but I think I'll just show it in its entirety. Enjoy. He has no units! What the fuck is this? What? What did I just witness? What? I'll be back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I just... The chat there was pretty good too. That one is just... We did a deep dive on that as well, and that one was just something to behold.
What the f- What?! I'm not even-
So the cursor really does teleport here. I don't mean to actually move them there. When they get the morale, I'm moving my cursor down to the skip button, and you can tell. But that's not what happens. It like freezes on this. It stalls on that, and then you'll see it teleport to the skip button. I'll even blow it up so you can see this. It like stops there, moves them, and then goes down to the skip button. See?
What the f- What?
It's not like I'm moving it during that time. The cursor doesn't move that fast. Because notice, that's the normal speed of the cursor.
What the f-
It just teleports!
I'm not even-
Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's a large animal. This one we just straight up guessed. A llama. I don't know yet, because I only got the L. And that was what triggered it to me. I said, wait a second. I only got the L. It's a large animal. Like, you can even hear me be quiet for a second.
What?! Easy! Easy!
We did none of the side quests. That was straight up 300 IQ. So, you were supposed to do 8 side quests on the map that would tell you the 8 letters you had to unscramble for that Sphinx reward. And it said it throughout the map. Like, oh, I hope you found the side quest before you do this. I didn't. I straight up didn't. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go see what the Sphinx is anyway. And I read the thing. And the riddle was, well, it's a large animal, and you gotta use the 8 letters you found. And I was like, I memed it and said, well, clearly a llama is a large letter, because I think I had the letter L, that was all I had. And you hear me in the clip, I say it, I was like, well, I only have the L. And then I pause, and you can hear me literally just sit there for a couple of seconds, mulling it over in my brain, like, wait a minute. L. Elephant. 8 letters. And it was right.
What?!
That did no damage. This was a great one. I lost this map in 2 days. With my setup. Ah, good. I don't even get boars this time. Day 1.
Oh! There you go! Sure! What?
Day 2.
Turn 2 eliminated from the game! This is fucked, man! What are you supposed to do here? Literally turn 2!
Yeah, there was no amount of skill that could have saved us there. We straight up got beaten as fast as possible. Oh, yes! Now I get to come 2 woods short of being able to get Magi! Slippery when wet. Yeah, we had already gone well over the breaking point. We were fucking done with the game. Yeah, that was a glorious map. Stone them. Oh! It happened twice in a row. Alright, and here we go. Now for the glorious map. The last 4 clips are all from this map, actually. Freedom. This fight. Paladins and Crusaders against 1 Black Dragon. All we need is the turn. No! No! Like, you can just hear the reaction. Oh! Oh! That was the only bad morale we got in that entire fight. And it cost us the fight. Otherwise, we would. But the map got better. I had to take 2 of the clips myself, so that's why it ends up here. Figured it was going to be any second now. 2! Oh my god. 3! Oh my god. 3 times a lady. Once, twice, 3 times. I didn't see yours, Menisk. I only saw his. Actually, what's funny is the last 5, these 4, and then the one we just played, I actually added after I had already set up all the other ones. Like, I had actually set up the rest of them. It was not 3 hours, it was 2 hours, because the whole map was this fight. Oh, that's weird. That one didn't pop up in the feed then. Because I took whatever was there. And if it was the same clip twice, I would have kept it, but it wasn't. A different attempt. Ah. And night off. Really only 5 left, because when we finally beat this fight, this one's over. I was right. 228. Alright, so in theory... No! No! Oh! It's not as painful as the... Yeah, and I agree. It wasn't as painful as the other one. This one's great, too. Is there a video of the whole fight? Yeah, it's called Freedom. It's the whole map! All I did was take this fight! And then we won! Well, Jack, you thought wrong! Dude, you actually hear me in the map say, I bet I won't be able to pick up this Artie now. Like, I thought it was going to require wisdom, and that's why the Barbarian didn't pick it up. It ended up requiring leadership. I actually loaded it back up and did it with a different hero. Now we know what order they go in. This is it. And this was the one. Fuck me if I'm ever going to remember every time. Alright. This should kill for both of them. The one time it overdamages. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. Yes! Woo! 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 For sure! No losses! We did it! We fucking did it, man! Now we know what order they go. That is by far the happiest I ever was playing this game. And that is the ultimate clip to leave this on. So that's it, guys. We have done it. Heroes of Might and Magic 2. All 96 single scenarios. There's 100 videos because we have a couple parts where OBS died on us. The longest one was definitely this Betrayal map. It's about 7 hours right there. As you can see, the map lengths very much end up going down the farther we go, because the farther we go, we actually start to get to the expansion ones right here at Arax the Jerk, and then the times on these are nowhere near the times on the other ones. Except for Colossal Caverns, which was the next longest, and then Ghost Planet, which was the third longest. There they all are. There is Freedom, the map of 1 Black Dragon against 9 Giants for about an hour and a half. And that's it. We've done every map. Thank you, Menisk, for having the most clips in that entire setup there. I did notice. And the worst one, in my opinion, was by far Lost Continent. Fuck that map. The best one, if I had to pick one, would probably be Skirmish, because it ended in 6 minutes and 17 seconds. Although, admittedly, all the ones made by Timothy Duncan were good. Like, it's hard for me to pick a best one because there was so much shit about the game that just made me not like it towards the end. But, I mean, a lot of these maps weren't bad. There were some moments in them, but for the most part, they really weren't bad. Like, the Robin Hood one was pretty funny. I remember that one. Go Ask Alice was... Go Ask Alice would be fun to play with another person. That was the chess map. And Thunk wasn't bad. There it is.